Well, you are not alone if rising prices are pushing up your spending and shrinking your savings. Eric Peterson from Peterson Financial Group is here to offer some expert guidance to help you make dollars and cents of your money moves. This is such an important topic. Thanks for being here.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Well, so what are you seeing, what are studies showing right now with how we're spending versus saving?
Well, the savings rate, they look at that as one aspect of the economy, how healthy the economy is with how much people are saving. And during the lockdowns, actually, people started saving a lot more because you really couldn't spend money. You couldn't go anywhere, right?
Right.
And those are things like that. People were going out to dinner, they weren't going to the movies, they weren't traveling. And then we had stimulus checks that came out, and those were needed for some folks. But a lot of folks really didn't need them, but they got the money anyways. So when we looked about March of 2021, the personal savings rate was about 26, almost 27%. That means Americans are saving almost 27% of their pay.
Okay.
Which boosted it. And then right now it's around 4.4%.
Oh, wow.
So what's happening is as those stimulus checks dried up or people used them up, now they're dipping into their savings in order to pay for their living expenses. But then you have the inflation on the other side of that. So analogy I use is, let's say you're swimming and you're kind of treading water, and then the Treasury threw you a sandball, and you got to grab it. And now you got to tread water with that, right? So you have extra weight. So you have the price of things is going up, and people's savings rates going down. So they're actually having to spend and actually go into debt in order just to meet their basic living expenses. What that means for the economy is that 70% of our economy is based on consumer spending. So believe it or not, we need people to spend money. So savings rate is sometimes one of those things that they like to see it higher, but they kind of don't want it to be higher because they want people to spend money so they have profits and that kind of stuff. It just means that we might be in some financial challenging times for the next couple of months or so.
So what does this mean for us? Should we try to start saving? Should we spend?
Well, assess your own situation. Economics is certainly very personal. If you're doing okay, that's fine. What it means in terms from an investment standpoint, the market's probably going to be a little challenging. Great opportunity as you're putting money in, as you're accumulating. If you're close to retirement, you need to get a plan to address maybe a long, protracted bear market or a recession, things like that. There's never a bad time to plan. It's always easier when markets are great, but markets are challenging. Just means you have to look at the numbers. If the numbers dictate that, hey, I may have to work a little bit longer, or maybe take a part-time job or things like that, and that's what they'll show you. But if you're years from retirement and you're accumulating, you'll be fine as long as you can still maintain your standard of living.
You mentioned the savings rate, what you're seeing with that, but also we're seeing things with credit cards. People are putting more on their credit cards.
Correct. So more on the credit card, and then also those interest rates are going up. That's that sandball that the Treasury threw. So as they raise interest rates to try and cool the economy, try to bring down inflation, it's making the cost of borrowing higher. So always the people at the bottom end of the economic spectrum get hit the worst, and so that's where they have to have some government assistance potentially or something like that. But if you don't have to put things on a credit card, don't, because interest rates is going to cost you more to borrow money as we go forward. And if you can save as much as you can, because you have to treat your future self as a bill as well. So you got to put some money away for the future.
And that's interesting too with that credit card device, because a lot of people, we get in the habit of putting everything on the credit card and even just pay it off at the end of the month, but that can get more challenging, and why people might be dipping into their savings.
Right.
Okay.
And they do that for points and things like we do that ourselves to get points. But just remember, when you spend something, it's got to come from somewhere. Right? If you you swipe your plastic, it doesn't seem like it's coming out of your wallet.
No.
It's more challenging when you got to spend dollars. That's the Dave Ramsey approach. And like you mentioned earlier too, it's if things get tougher, it's kind of like dieting, right? It's challenging. It's hard to go from 2,000 calories to 1,000 calories a day. It's hard to adjust your budget on things, but you just have to make those sacrifices for the interim time.
Maybe put our finances on a diet.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all the diets. Well, Eric, thanks so much for being here to shed light on this. Good information.
Sure. It's always a pleasure to be here.
And of course, if you have any questions, you can call Peterson Financial Group at 515-226-1500 or visit them online at askericpeterson.com. You can also follow Peterson Financial Group on Facebook and Twitter. Her goal is to help give you the right words for those sensitive moments. Next, a child life specialist shares words worth repeating.